Hey guys, welcome to another video for the South Texas Gardener. We have some nice Pacific Northwest weather here in South Texas right now. It's nice and gloomy and rainy. This is a welcome sight for me for a number of reasons. I used to live in the Pacific Northwest, and plus we need the rain here in South Texas. We're a pretty bad drought. So in any case, today's video is about what you're looking at right now, leaves, okay? Now, at this time of year, most of the leaves are actually in the ground, and that can be problematic. As you're looking at my yard here, I typically like to leave the leaves on the ground, except for where I have grass, where I want grass to grow. So I have two small kids and dogs, and we like to, we use the field for all number of sports during the spring. So I want this patch to be decent grass, so it's the St. Augustine grass. So here I'll mow it down and I mulch it up as best I can. I still need to do another another run with the lawnmower, with my mulching lawnmower, so I can get these even more fined. That way that I can provide good fertilizer for my growing lawn this spring. Now I want you to consider something for a second. Consider the fact that these trees, these roots, go deep into the ground, and they get those nutrients from that soil, and they take those nutrients back into their system and provide us with a nice canopy in the summer with shade. Now, those same leaves in the fall to the ground, and then what do we do to them? We typically bag them up. Now, these bags are not mine. I don't bag my leaves, like I said. I actually got these from a neighbor. My neighbors give me their leaves because they know what I do with them. I mulch them up and I use them for a variety of things. So right now we're not just gonna take a time jump, but we're also gonna we're gonna teleport, okay? All right, so we just teleported to where I'm doing my composting here. So as you can see here, I have a lot of leaves. I have a top layer of leaves, and you're gonna see the bottom layer. I've got my kitchen scraps. And this is, I'll cover this up a little bit better later, but I've got layers of kitchen scraps, compost, leaves, kitchen scraps, compost, leaves, just to make some compost, some nice nutritious soil for me this coming spring. And I leave them on the ground and I just let them decompose. All the microorganisms decompose this stuff, returning the nutrients back into the soil so that my plants and my trees, my big old oak trees, can get those nutrients. All right, so I'm gonna take you to one more place. Yes, so here we are. This is my organics only container. Typically what I'll put in here is large items like, some of the cuttings that I did for some of the dead plants that I just couldn't stand looking at this winter. But in any case, you don't want to get rid of your leaves, people. Again, consider the fact that your trees, they're doing all that work during the spring and summer, sucking out nutrients from the soil, bringing them up to the surface. They fall down in the fall and the winter to replenish the soil. And then just think about it. We take all of those nutrients out and we just throw them in the garbage. Or all those organic stuff, that stuff ends up in the landfill. So just think about it. All those nutrients that we're leaving out and that we're taking out of the soil. It's just a travesty, guys. So in any case, what to do with your leaves, I know it's difficult to look at in the fall, but if you can just tough it out and know that you're doing a lot of good to your soil and to your trees by leaving the leaves there, not just the trees, but also little like bees and stuff. A lot of organisms actually make their home in those piles of leaves. So the leaves by my tree, I usually will mulch, but those that are kind of out in the periphery, I leave them alone because I know a lot of a lot of bugs, insects make their home, make their shelter in those leaves in the fall and winter. All right, guys, well, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.